heard the critics. He said the only way I could respond was to get better, to come back with a vengeance. I didn't like that people saw weakness. I had to answer that, and it fueled me. I wanted to come back and be myself again. Brian?
Well, he's playing at a tremendous level, Allie. Thanks for that. And tonight, two of the more methodical offenses in the league, Grant. With so many teams going fast, what makes teams go slow?
Well, it could be a number of things. You have lumbering big men and efficient half-court offense. Also, if you have a lockdown defense, then you can sometimes use that to control pace to tighten their clamps.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Serge Ibaka is out there with Ivica Zubac. And for the Thunder, Luguentz Dort out there with Darius Bazley. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Giddey in at the shooting guard position. Here's Giddey, right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Here's George. Zubac, screen. The leaner. Uses the glass on the layup.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Pass to Bazley. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. He gets it in there.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
Shooting for the Clippers, Marcus Morris Sr. At the line for one.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 33 points last game. From deep. Sinks the tray.
Becoming more comfortable with that shot. The ceiling is very high for Gilgeous-Alexander if he can stretch the floor.
You look at Gilgeous-Alexander and the way he plays, he has kind of that old man style to him. A lot of crafty moves and fakes in his book.
Now here's George. A top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Robinson Earl. He's guarded by Zubac. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Giddey. Beyond the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. And talking about Gilgeous-Alexander, this guy plays like a 10-year vet.
I mean, he has great footwork to get to the paint. He uses so well. I mean, he reminds me in some ways of a young Manu.
Now here's George. Back to Jackson. It's good.
Reggie
Set up
Jackson.
beautifully by George.
You love the balance from Reggie Jackson, generating more power in the catch and shoot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Here's Giddey. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Dort. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Zubac. George outside. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Here's Bazley. That's Ibaka defending. Pass to Dort. Here's Bazley. Lets the three fly. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Jackson, pass to Zubac. Jackson against Gilgeous-Alexander. George, right side. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Oklahoma City calls timeout.
You have to feel a bit for Paul George. Had a rough go of things ever since he labeled himself Playoff P. He knows he'll have a spotlight on him because of that moniker.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girl.
Change here for Oklahoma City, and the Clippers will go for a different look here. Batum is checked in for Ibaka. Mann comes in for Zubats. Kennard, he's checked in for George, and it's Bledsoe in for Jackson. Here's Maledon. He's off on that one. Ooh, nice D from Kennard. And with George, he caught flack for that. But he used the noise as motivation, Smitty.
And it pushed him to some of his best basketball yet. Paul George always shows up in the playoffs, but he'll need to win a title to lose the doubters once and for all. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Kennard outside. Three-pointer. Unable to get that one. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Outside, Williams. Pass to Roby. Here's Maledon. There's a screen by Favors. Maledon attacking. That one's good. This game is all even.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Out to the right wing. 52 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Batum. Connects from downtown.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Williams with it. And it's Bledsoe picking him up. Pass to Maledon. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. That one on Morris.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he makes the first.
For your Oklahoma City, Theo Maledon at the line for two.
Good on both. Here's Bledsoe. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. To the middle. Here's Mann. Kicks it out to Bledsoe. 20 seconds left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Batum shot is off.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Up in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Clippers on top. They lead by 1. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break.
All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on,
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
They've got Darius Baisley. He's out there with Lou Dort. Mike Muscala out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Giddey in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
A better athlete than sometimes given credit for. Gilgeous-Alexander can motor.
George against Dort. The rebound by Muscala.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Muscala. Dort outside. Pass to Giddey. Over Jackson. Off the left rim and out.
It's a shot you would think he would make. He just doesn't make it all the time.
And you look at Serge. Ibaka's defense. I mean, still solid overall. Not the rim protector, though, that he once was.
And